What's crackin', movie trivia Schmoedown fans? It's your boy C-Dub, and today we got the Star Wars champion, Damon, defending his belt against the winner of that fatal five-way, Joseph Scrimshaw. These guys have faced off previously with Damon defeating him, and I got Damon gonna defend the belt here again today, but it's gonna be a hell of a match, so let's get it started.
Formerly known as JTI, now JTE, the engineer, and Copster. This feud is going to end, and it's a movie contest. It is time for the ultimate Schmoedown. I'm so excited. You know I love this stuff. This is the stuff dreams are made of.
This is why you go to the movie. And you talk about head-to-head. You have John. Here comes the outlaw. John Drogo.
She is going to be something to look at after a while. Josh McCouga. Ray the favorite. Jeff Snyder has come out of nowhere. He mans himself, the man's man. Might be the luckiest person.
Schmoedown champion Mark.
Mighty Matt knows a chance to see a new superstar in Drew.
For the record holder, William B.
Dragon's going to be around for a bit. Mike Kalinowski certainly is a contender.
He's not unknown. And where do you see Dan Burrow's future going in this show?
Oh, he's going to go very, very far.
I can't wait to see where the rest of this series goes.
And your winner! I thought you said it. No. Give it to him. Champion of the world once again!
Remember my journey here. Remember the destiny that brought justice to the Schmoedown.
This isn't just a game for those of us who play. We work hard to win, to play, to do everything, to show up and give you a damn good match.
We are the league. We're in the league, and we're the winners right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the movie trivia Schmoedown.
Put your hands together for Mark Baby Carrots Ellis.
Thank you, Chicago. How you feeling tonight? Look at the energy in this house. It is such an honor for all of us at the movie trivia. place where the 1985 Monsters of the Midway took home a Super Bowl championship. This is the city where Michael Jordan brought home 6 NBA World titles. This is the city where Brian Urlacher had hair restoration surgery. Now, whether you guys are in town here in Chicago for a little convention happening down the street, whether you're watching somewhere else in the world, you guys probably noticed a little trailer drop yesterday for a film called The Rise of Skywalker. Now, whether you were actually at that convention watching that trailer, whether you were somewhere else around the world, whether you were like me in your hotel bathroom trying to film a reaction vid, you were all probably shocked at the end of that trailer when you heard a laugh that you have not heard in some time. You heard a little giggle, and everyone around the world was stunned, except for one man. Only one human being was not surprised to hear Emperor Palpatine giggle at the end of the teaser trailer, and that man must himself be a Sith Lord. So please, ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome to the stage my partner in crime, the chairman, Christian Darth Harlow! And with him is the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook group. Get on out here, you gang!
This is awesome. But I got to see right away. It's true. I guess I was gonna do it. I was gonna do it. Not only do it once. Only once. But listen, guys. You guys are here, and I'm very excited that you're here. We are going to be putting on a hell of a show tonight. I mean, 1,000 people in this place is nuts. It was something. It was funny because Dagnino, which is crazy, actually said something smart before. I know. He walked up. He goes, "Remember this. Look at this." And he said, the first time we did this, it was JTE fuddling around in this little booth, ants in Triceras Taurus Totus tops. You know? And now look at it, buddy.
Look at us. Look at us. Two schmoes. Started in a pizza place in Anaheim, and if I can just pay you a compliment, sir, I have never seen you work a telephone that well. You're usually pretty fiddly with the old iPhone.
I just shut it down because I was worried. I knew it was going to be on my pants, and people were like, "It's still on, dummy." So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to shut it off. I did it, and it worked out. It's the energy, man. I could feel the energy, and it's not only the fact that the big crowd and the passionate fans and everybody that we run into already. It's the fact that I'm as much of a fan of this as you guys are. Like, that's why we do it. It's because, this is our sport, right? This is our sport. This is the one, it's like, we feel it. You can tell I was on the radio on WGN here on, I think it was like Thursday night, and I was telling Justin, the host, these guys, these competitors are like mental athletes with stuff that they put themselves through, how serious they take it. And the first match tonight is a championship match, and it's the Star Wars Championship. You got like yesterday. I mean, obviously, if you weren't at the convention yesterday, you get spoiled here watching the live stream. But unfortunately, we just couldn't air it. But Joseph Scrimshaw took that 5-way, and Laura Kelly, by the way, and Andrew. Wow, Laura Kelly, Dimolanta. Molly Damon and Andrew. They all played so hard, but Scrimshaw took it, and he really wants to take the title. But I don't know how Damon. He's like unbeatable.
Well, he's very Star Wars heavy in the mythology of this match now, too, because Joseph Scrimshaw, you look at it, it's a lot like the famous words from A New Hope. If you strike me down, I will become more powerful than you can possibly imagine. Right. Joseph Scrimshaw has tasted defeat. Will he come back and be some weird sentient force ghost here tonight? Will he be a shade of blue? We're about to find out.
Well, it's the second title we've ever put on the line in a live event.
Mark, how you feeling? I'm feeling pretty good, Christian. That deep dish is sitting in my tummy, and I am ready to go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this thing going. Let's Schmoedown. These competitors are going for that coveted prize. If they win here today, they will get a shot at the reigning champion.
We have Alex Damon, who does a show called Star Wars Explained. You know what he does? He explains Star Wars! And comedian Joseph Scrimshaw from the Force Center podcast, who is obsessed with the galaxy far, far away.
Yeah, this is no. I'm coming back. I still want that belt.
Who's ready for some magic?
Alex Damon is here. I'm here for redemption. I want to try again. Joseph Scrimshaw is in the house. Hello there. It's down to Scrimshaw and Alex Damon.
So what's next for you?
I want another shot at Alex. April 13th, Mr. Alex Damon, Star Wars Explained himself, puts his title on the line, and it goes down during Star Wars Celebration. I've got the best coach in the world. This is my wife, Molly. She handles all of it. Please welcome Andy Blanchard. Alice Laura, Force Toast Pod.
I'm Andrew Damon, Schmoedown patron and the newest Star Wars competitor. I just want to let you all know that I'm excited to meet you, and let's give them one hell of a match.
Named Jedi killed while riding a speeder bike on the planet Salukama in Revenge of the Sith.
Scott Ali. It's really mine until I face Sam.
May the Force be with me! How about that? How about that, Mark? I mean, I'm hyped up already. You look at that, like you really can see these are two competitors from the first time they were on that Fatal Five to where Sam Witwer ultimately took it, but it was that's where Scrimshaw and Damon popped. That's when look out for those guys. They rose inside of the division and they started forming this rivalry, and it's like Damon has always edged out Scrimshaw by that much.
Yeah, but then you think about what the live element is going to do to a competitor, because Joseph Scrimshaw, as I saw as recently as last night, the guy is a killer on stage, whether it comes to stand-up, whether it comes to Star Wars knowledge. Alex Damon, he's been in similar moments like this. He does this at Dragon Con every year. He answers Star Wars questions, and a lot of them very correctly. So I don't think the bright light's going to get to either competitor, but will these 1,000 people start to affect them?
Oh, that's the question. Or will it energize? Well, anyway, so with that, the notable accomplishments to where Joseph Scrimshaw won the Fatal Five, has been neck to neck with Damon, has been #1 contender before. Alex Damon has the title defense, looking for his third consecutive win in the Star Wars division. And with that, Mark, are you ready?
Prepared.
Well, say it with me, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown! 5 rounds for the Star Wars Division Championship. Introducing first. Contender in the Star Wars division. He is Joseph the Jedi Scrimshaw. Joseph Scrimshaw
Bringing a beer on the stage.
challenger, yeah. Oh, he's giving himself a beer, Mark. Look at that. That is power.
He's using the Force to drink alcohol.
Well done. Hello, sir. Nice to see you. He's got a few words, I think. like to say just a few words about my competitor. He is a noble man. I have studied hard for this competition by watching his videos. I've worked very, very hard for this title. I have gone through many different competitors. They were all very good people. And now, the thousands of years of their knowledge lives inside of me. And tonight, if the Force is with me, which it might not be, this will be the rise of Scrimshaw.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. What a moment from the challenger coming out here.
Christian, he literally referenced a trailer that dropped yesterday.
Yeah, well, he's not going to have to wait much longer. And his opponent, representing Star Wars Explained, led to the ring by his wife Molly Damon. He is the reigning, defending, movie trivia Schmoedown, Star Wars champion of the world, Alex Damon. Record of 3-1. Alex Damon looking for his second title defense in the championship. The champion making his way to the ring. He is
Alex Damon, was he from?
Alex the Demon Damon. Damon, Forrest taking up the rear there. Sign of respect, these two rivals. They respect each other, but they are indeed Star Wars rivals. Champion and the champion's wife are taking the title away.
Christian, I enjoy this matchup. One competitor brought a belt to the ring, the other a beer. What's going to happen?
It's the truth. All right, so as our competitors sit down, Mark, what are the rules for this 5-round title match?
You take a quick nap, I'll let everybody know what the rules are. This is a title match. It will be 5 rounds long. In the first round, the field of competitors will hear 10 questions from 10 different categories. Nay, 10 questions. That's right, we got it the first time. 10 questions. Each question is worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing in round number 1. You're going to hear a question. You're going to have about 15 seconds to write down the answer. Please write legibly as possible. And when we ask you by name to reveal your answer, please show your whiteboard to us, to the audience, to the cameras, and verbalize your answer into the microphone. Each competitor has 3 usages of the jeté rule throughout the duration of the match, and each competitor also has 1 challenge that may be used at any time. Back to you, Christian.
That's right, 15 seconds to answer the question. And with that, we'll ask the challenger, are you ready?
The Force will be with me, maybe.
Ask the champion, are you ready?
I got lost on the way to the stage, but I'm ready now.
All right, and if that's the case, let's get ready to Schmoedown! All right. Here we go, guys. Question number 1. In the realm of A New Hope, John Dutch Vander flies into the Battle of Yavin with which call sign?
Do we have it on good? Is it Yavin or Yavin? Or does it?
It's whatever you want it to be.
Like Baba or Boba Fett?
No, that's definitely Boba.
Billy Joe
Gold
Jim
5?
Boba Fett.
Just stop talking. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alex.
Gold leader.
Yes. And Joseph.
Gold leader.
Tie game.
All right, your next question comes from Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. And your question is, who is Yoda speaking with when he admits, blind we are, if creation of this clone army we could not see? I feel like they really jazzed up Yoda's like misdirectional speech in the
Sometimes.
prequels.
Yeah.
The guy
Mace
wasn't making any
Windu.
sense in
It
those
was a good
movies.
gimmick. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Joseph.
Mace Windu.
Yes, sir. And Alex?
Mace Windu.
2-2. 2-2. All right. In the category of Mark Ellis's favorite movie, Return of the Jedi.
Yum num for life.
All right, here we go. What did Moff Gerard tell Darth Vader he needed to complete the construction of the second Death Star? What?
It's
excuse me.
Moff Gerard.
What did Jesus? What did?
Gerard.
Thank you. What did Moff Gerard tell Darth Vader he needed to complete the construction of the second Death Star?
You know
More
what they
men.
call Jar Gerard on the ship? They just call him Jer Bear.
Yeah. Don't let JTE say it. 5, 4, 3,
That's a Comedy Store
Two.
paid regular, ladies and gentlemen.
1. Pens down. And Alex.
More men.
Yes. And Joseph.
I need more men.
Yes. Okay. Time. We have 3-3. All right. Next one.
All right, we go to a movie that I waited in line 3 days to see. That is The Phantom Menace. And your question is, in episode 1, what is the alphanumeric designation of the Naboo starfighters? And boy, are we getting to the nitty-gritty. Not like a who played Luke kind of question.
People always ask me, why do you compete? Questions like this. 5, 4,
We're not even able to write the questions
3,
anymore.
2, 1. Pens down, please. And Joseph.
N1.
Yes. And Alex.
N1.
Look at these two. 4 and 4. Or 3, excuse me. 4, 4. All right. Next question. Next question, number 5. Force Awakens. Force Awakens. This famous veteran of the Galactic Civil War came out of retirement to join General Leia's resistance. Who is it?
Little added flair on the end of that question.
Well, yeah.
It was very Regis Philbin.
Who is it? Who is it?
Admiral Akbar.
5, 4, 3,
Telling a story.
2, 1, and Alex.
Admiral Akbar, may he rest in peace.
Yes, and Joseph.
This question is not a trap. Akbar.
That's right.
You know, I always totally forget Akbar's not with us anymore.
Oh, you don't remember? The what?
Oh, God.
Very disrespectful. Very disrespectful.
He should have been with us still. It's a
He got
silly decision.
blown to bits. Sadly, he could not have the funeral he wanted being flushed down a toilet. He's a fish guy. Your next question comes from Revenge of the Sith. Revenge of the Sith, and gentlemen, your question is, which clone trooper is the first to receive the Order 66 message from Darth Sidious? You think all the troops giggled if he said Order 69?
Commander
5,
Cody.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Joseph.
Cody.
Yes. And Alex.
Cody.
It is 6-6.
Cody Hall, that's a wanger.
6-6.
I added a sad face because it is a sad scene.
It is. You're right. Extra point? No, I'm sorry. I can't.
Alex, if you could add more emotion to your answers.
Probably won't.
All right, next question, gentlemen. The best movie in the franchise, The Empire Strikes Back, is the next category. While on Dagobah, who did Luke say that he saw in his Force vision, causing him to lose focus and abruptly end his training with Yoda?
Start to feel because we're okay.
Han and Leia.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Alex?
Han and Leia.
Yes. Joseph?
Han and Leia.
Tied up. This is a championship match.
We needed both names. They gave us both names.
We did.
Your next question is from the movie A Star Rogue One Wars Story. And your question is, Admiral Raddus commanded the Battle of Scarif from the deck of what rebel capital ship? Seen that movie like 8 times?
No, I just expect one of them to be like,
These guys fart more correct answers
yeah,
than I
that's
know.
true. 5. He did it just now. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Joseph.
Profundity, smiley face.
That's right. Alex.
The profundity, no smiley face.
Tie game. What a battle. What a battle. Impressive. And the crowd is giving them the respect that they deserve here.
Hello, wisdom. Hello, profundity.
All right, guys. 2 questions left in round 1. The Last Jedi is the next. Very nice. Just snake the move.
Christian, I noticed our online chat just spiked when you said those words.
The whole thing just crashed. All right, here we go. The casino on Canto Bight can be found on what outer rim planet?
Name
Name of the planet. Murmur in the crowd.
There's just like an uneasy rip every time
It's true.
those 3 words get said.
Right. 5,
It's like the Winter Soldier.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Alex.
It's located in the corporate sector of space, Cantonica.
Yes, Joseph.
Cantonica.
Tie game. 9-9. So how about this? If they both get this next one right, Mark, they both get a bonus question because they'll have themselves a perfect round.
All right, here we go. Your last question comes from the movie Solo, a Star Wars story brought to you by Denny's. Your question. This class of stormtroopers protect the conveyance transport on the snowy planet of Vandor. The class of stormtroopers. You can't just write stormtrooper and get it right. You know the guys with the 110 on their back?
Yeah.
Not good enough.
Good job, Shill. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Joseph for the perfect round.
Range troopers.
Yes, and Alex for the perfect round.
Range troopers.
Wow. 10-10. Woo! All right, so here's how it works. These guys will both get the same question here, and extra question. 1 point. 1 point for the bonus, gentlemen. Here we go. Who played Weasel, a pod race spectator in Phantom Menace that became a marauder in Solo, a Star Wars story?
Hello and welcome to the Dune Sea Rally. I love the announcers.
Warwick Davis.
Love them.
Should add subtitles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alex?
Warwick Davis.
Yes, Joseph?
Warwick Davis.
Game. 11. What a round 1. What a championship round 1. And now we switch ourselves into round 2. Mark, it's the wheel round. How's that go?
Well, in the interest of time, we should have skipped to the 5-point question for each one and
All
call it
right.
a day. In round number 2, this is known as the wheel round. Now, the wheel was very sorry, but it had family obligations and could not make the trip. However, we do have an electronic wheel for you, gentlemen. It is still the wheel of fate, justice,
carry it.
and destiny. The wheel for today's match is a sponsored wheel, and it is sponsored by Schmoedown patron John Layton. How about a hand? Woo! John Layton. Sponsoring, and once the 2 slices that John wanted to sponsor were the Phantom Menace and Rogue One. Thank you, John Layton, for your patronage. Now, in round number 2, each competitor is going to hear 5 questions. It's the championship match, so 5 questions each. Each question is worth 2 points. There's no penalty for missing a question. However, there is stealing available in round number 2. If you're not sure of the answer to the question we ask you, ask us for multiple choice. We'll give you 4 options, one of which is the correct answer. At that point, the value of the question goes down to 1. You see the beautiful wheel on the screen behind you. Joseph, Alex, you guys are tied right now, but Alex, you are holding a very pretty belt, so you have the option. Would you like to spin first, or would you like to defer to your drunk opponent?
I'll let Joseph go.
You'll let Joseph go. Okay. I didn't realize there were... All right, here we go. Joseph's going to use the force. And there you go. Look at the force. Good move.
It's impressive.
The
opposite way, very impressive.
Look at that.
There's the spin.
All right. Round and round it goes.
And it's landing on...
The crowd chanting for a highly unlikely outcome.
Episode 7, The Force Awakens. Joseph?
I will accept.
Take it. All right, Joseph. 5 questions. 5 questions in the realm of The Force Awakens. Here's your first. In The Force Awakens, what are Leia's final words to Han?
Bring him home.
Correct for 2 points.
Scrimshaw takes the lead.
All right. Question 2. In the beginning of The Force Awakens, what is the name of the ship that Han and Chewie are using in their smuggling operation?
The Nirvana.
Correct. 2 points.
That's a spicy one.
Yeah. Question 3. Why do BB-8 and Rey first interact with Finn? Or how do BB-8 and Rey first interact?
Because he's wearing Poe's jacket. He's wearing...
Please repeat the question.
How do BB-8 and Rey first interact with Finn?
He's wearing Poe's jacket.
Got them to interact. What was it?
I will not editorialize. I will simply attempt to answer. Finn intervenes to help Rey in a fight.
No.
Incorrect.
For the steal.
BB-8 recognizes his jacket and they chase him and then they...
That's correct. 2 points. 2 points.
That is a tough question.
Tough
It's a
question.
little tricky, but it's a fair answer. Alex answered it, and that is a huge steal early on in round number 2.
All right. All right, here we go. Next question. Next question. Also known as the Crimson Corsair. There you go. It's BT.
I think I could help you complete this question if you need it.
It is the Crimson... I'll just do it.
Just do it.
Also known as the Crimson Corsair, Finn seeks a ride off Tokedana with this Red Raider pirate.
Sedana Thano.
Yes, 2 points. Okay. Last question here, Joseph. Last question. What is the name of the scavenger that nets BB-8 on Jakku?
Tito.
2 more points. All right. But that steal was huge. But Damon finds himself down 6.
It was a big steal, Christian, but you have to remember this is a 5-round match, and so you have the betting round where points could be lost or gained. Then you also have the speed round, which relies on your ability to hit a buzzer and answer a question under 2 seconds. Joseph has plenty of life left in him.
That's right. All right, so now Alex will spin. Alex, give you your 4th spin. There you go.
All right, Alex spinning the opposite way of the wheel.
There's the spin. As Ken says, the
In Australia, the wheel spins the other
This is the
way.
start of episode 9. Oh, wait, that's in episode 3. Sorry. And it lands on...
This could be another Force Awakens.
No, you'll spin
So
again.
Spin again.
I'll spin it harder this time.
Spin harder, please.
There it goes. Cut to 3 hours later. The Force Awakens. Spin again, Alex.
What does... I mean, look, we don't really know what he's weak in.
It could happen again, Christian.
Last Jedi. There it is. Seems to be the villain of today's show.
I guess I'm taking it.
You staying? Are you gonna stay with it?
Can't after that.
You gonna stay?
I'll stay.
He's gonna stay. Okay.
Gonna take the Last Jedi. All right, Alex, 5 questions in this slate, 4 each worth 2, or 1 if you ask for multiple choice. Your first question, in the opening space battle of The Last Jedi, what is the name of Blue Leader?
Tali Lentra.
You got it, 2 points.
You don't have to write.
Alex Damon now trailing Scrimshaw by 4. Your next question, how many resistance transport ship launched from cruiser to try and make it to Crate?
See, it's not that easy, is it?
How many resistance transport ships went from the cruiser to try to make it to Crate?
30.
That is correct. Right now, it's your next question. In The Last Jedi, what is the name of the ship that DJ commandeers during the escape at Canto Bight?
The Libertine.
Yes, it is.
This kid is ridiculous.
It's also a bar on Sunset. I did stand-up once in 2009. After being paid by the First Order, What did DJ call Finn?
Five.
Big F.
2 points. All right, so now Alex Damon has a 2-point lead on Joseph Scrimshaw, and he has one more question. That one is, in the film The Last Jedi, Rose states that if they're able to disable the First Order tracking device, that they won't realize it's off for one system cycle, which lasts how many minutes?
6.
Yes, it does! 6-minute system cycle.
And that steal is everything. That was a 4-point swing there.
It was.
And the champion finds himself 4 points up going into round number 3, Mark, which is the betting round. How's that go?
It is the betting round. Wager away like you're on Canto Bite. In the betting round, this is round 3. You each will see what we spin there on the wheel. It's going to land on a category. You're going to get one question from that category. That question is asked to the field. Once you get the category, you're going to wager points from 0 to 3. You can wager 1 point, 2 point, 3 points, 0 points, however many you wish. Keep in mind, if you get the question right, you gain that many points. If you get the question wrong, you lose that many points. It works like round 1. We'll ask you the question. Please write down your best attempt at an answer on the whiteboard. You get 15 seconds. We'll get your answer.
All right, so with that, we'll bring the wheel up, and then Alex Damon will use the force to spin the wheel, and then we will pick that category. All right, Alex, there's the spin, and there
we go.
Wonderful. It's amazing.
Seamless.
It's high tech.
Practice that for 3 hours today.
Good. What will it land on?
All right, will it be The Force Awakens? Will it be Meryl Streep?
Back around, and... Episode 4. Episode 4. All right, so gentlemen, please put your points, how many you're going to wager, and here's the question.
All right, Alex, can I just get a quick...
1 point.
Thank you, Joseph. Just a quick look at your board. Just thank you so much. Appreciate it. I like to know things.
All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, your question, gentlemen. On the Tantive 4 at the beginning of A New Hope, what Imperial officer suggests to Lord Vader that holding Leia is dangerous and could generate sympathy for the rebellion? Five, 4, 3,
Veers.
2, 1, and Joseph, how many points? 2 points?
2 points?
Yes, and your answer?
Paul Treatham.
Correct. And Alex, how many points?
3 points.
And you bet?
I said a smiley or a frowny face.
You didn't have it either. Wow. Alex loses 3 points. So it's now a 2017. Scrimshaw actually gains a point there.
He gained 1 point because neither one of them knew it.
Yeah. The answer was Dane Cheer. J-I-R. Dane Cheer.
Come on, have you ever seen the movie?
Gotta do a video on him.
Wow, so look at that. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Okay, so now with that was huge for Scrimshaw. That was huge. He is now only finds himself down 3, and we get to round number 4, which is that speed round. Make sure I can see those buzzers there. And Mark, how's that go?
Well, this is how it works, Christian. I get to go be a game show host and stand up in between the two competitors.
Go for it.
You see the buzzers right here. We're going to do a quick test run of each one. As soon as y'all hear the question, even before the question is finished being asked, if you think you know the correct answer, feel free to hit that buzzer. If the buzzer lights up green, I am going to say your name. I will either say Joseph or I will either say Alex. Once I say your name in full, you have exactly 2 seconds to answer the question in the microphone. It takes you longer than 2 seconds or you don't know it, you will lose a point. If you get the question right, you will gain a point.
Now Scrimshaw's going to be looking to gain some points here, and here we go. If you guys are ready, Alex, you ready?
Ready.
Joseph, you ready?
Yes, I am.
Then let's begin. Okay. First question. Who's the first human character seen in The Empire Strikes Back?
Alex. Luke Skywalker.
Correct for 1 point. Question 2. What species are the axe-toting creatures that guard the entry to Jabba's...
Joseph.
Gamorrean guards.
Yes, 1 point. Question 3. Han Solo meets Chewbacca on which muddy planet?
Alex. Mimban.
Yes, 1 point. Question 4. This healing substance helped men.
Alex.
Back to
Yes. And your final question in the speed round.
Christian, give it 1 second here. The buzzers seem to have chosen whether they're on the dark side or the light. And we are clear.
Okay. All right, here we go. Last one. Producer Robert Watts. He's got a cameo as an Imperial in which film?
Return of the Jedi.
Return of the Jedi. Yes, he does. 4 points. 4 points as we get to the 5th and final round.
Not a single question missed there, Christian. They're buzzing in. They're going tit for tat. They're taking turns. It is a 4-point advantage once again for Alex Damon. In round number 5, this could determine your winner. Each competitor is going to hear 3 questions from 3 different corners of the Star Wars movie trivia Schmoedown galaxy. The first question here is going to be worth 2 points. Your next question is worth 3 points. Your last one, should we make it that far, is worth 5 meaty points. You all will have 20 categories to choose from, so we need 3 numbers from each of you to determine the categories that you hear the questions from. Joseph, you're currently trailing Alex by 4, so Alex, we're going to get your numbers first. From 1 to 20, what do you like?
3, 2, and 7.
3, 2, and 7 for the champion.
Sticking inside of 10.
Joseph.
20, 19, 18.
Going backwards. All right.
High numbers. Very high numbers.
Joseph, we start with number 20 for you. That comes from the category of The Force Awakens. Okay. First introduced in The Force Awakens, who voices the character of Maz Kanata?
Lupita Nyong'o.
For 2 points.
Was it really her, or was it the tethered one?
So,
From the movie.
I know, the other one, I get it. To bounce it back now to the champion, you got to hit this one. Category 19. Category 19 is Revenge of the Sith. Who provides the voice of General Grievous? That's you, Joseph.
Oh, excuse me.
Yes.
Matthew Wood.
For 3 points. All right, now we got to Alex Damon has to hit his 2-pointer here.
That's right, Alex, your 2-pointer, you selected number 3, and that corresponds to the greatest film in the Star Wars franchise. Excuse me, it might not. I don't know what the dad did to my computer. Okay, well, I totally misspoke because it corresponds to Attack of the Clones, which is in fact not the best movie in the Star Wars universe. I liked when the Muppet had the lightsaber, though. Alex, your question for 2 points and to regain the lead over Joseph. Who played Jango Fett?
Tamara Morrison.
Yes, sir.
All right, so now it bounces back to Joseph Scrimshaw. And his category is 5-pointer is number 18. Number 18, if you hit this, it bounces back to Alex Damon. However, if you miss it, Alex Damon retains the Star Wars Championship. Here is the 5-pointer. What kind of poisonous creatures were used to try and assassinate Padme Amidala in Attack of the Clones?
Cahoons.
5 points for Joseph Scrimshaw. Ultimately forcing Damon to have to hit his 5, but he's got to hit the 3. All right.
So Alex Damon going to get kind of a practice one for points if you're keeping score at home. You selected category number 2, and that corresponds to vehicles, weapons, and technology. Nerd alert. Your question, Alex, for 3 points. The Resistance is forced to use what type of beat-up ships to fight the approaching First Order?
Ski speeders.
Yes, they are.
For 3 points. All right. So it's come down to this. If Alex Damon hits the 5-pointer, he retains the title. However, if he misses, Joseph Scrimshaw will be the new champion.
All right. So happy this is not going into overtime. All right, Alex, for 5 points, you retain the belt to defeat your mortal enemy, Joseph Scrimshaw. Your question comes, you selected category number 7, and that corresponds to the world of Solo, a Star Wars story. points and a free Grand Slam at Denny's. Your question is, what kind of speeder did Han steal on Corellia that he used for his escape with Kira?
M68, nice, right?
And your winner, and still champion of the world, Alex Damon has done it again. Alex Damon defends the title. There he is. And it was all about that steal. It was all about the Force Awakens steal. But he's taking the title, Mark. Really impressive.
Yeah, Christian, you love to see a great competition, and you love to see the embrace that Scrimshaw and Alex David have. They really do support each other. They root each other on in life and in trivia. So it's fun to see them go head to head, give each other such a great match every time, and have such great sportsmanship at the end. It's really nice to see.
All right, so with that, we are now going to throw it to the interviews. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the great Jen Sturger. Jen Sturger is here.
Guys, am I allowed to cuss on this show or no? What is up, Chicago? You guys did not disappoint. That match was so amazing, I ripped off one of my sleeves backstage.
Sorry.
Oh, let's see, I wrote down questions. Chicken parm sandwich. This is Mark's food order, sorry. Look, I think what that came down to was those steals in the second round.
Maybe. I don't know. I never know.
Did you black out up there? What happened?
Kinda. I just hear the questions. I can't even see anything out here.
I know, the camera's over here, but...
Oh. See, I don't know what's going on. I got lost on the way to the stage.
Look, it's been you and Ken and Scrimshaw doing this three-way dance for the longest time, you know? But I think it all comes down to, do you still want that match with Whitwer?
Of course I do.
Chicago, I think this is an obvious answer. Do you guys still want that match? Christian, you got some work to do. But congratulations again, Alex. It's always a pleasure talking to you. Guys, Alex Damon. Get up, Scrimshaw, guys. Man, all that came down to was who was gonna blink first, isn't it?
Yes, that is what happened. I cannot disagree.
Yeah, give it up for Scrimshaw, guys. But listen, you guys have had an amazing rivalry. You know, you faced each other live with Ken in that three-way in Los Angeles and now here in Chicago. And I think with it all coming down to basically one question, this crowd would not be disappointed at all again if we just redid that match all over again right now.
I would very much like that. I would like to play Alex again. I would like to play Whitwer. I would like to play Whitwer and Alex together. Basically, I already own many belts. I don't need a belt. I want to say Star Wars things in front of 1,000 people every night.
I'm gonna let you go backstage and finish whatever's in that cup, because I'm pretty sure it's alcoholic.
It's beer.
Guys, Joseph Scrimshaw.
Well, thank you, Jen. Thank you, Joseph. And thank you to Alex. That was a hell of a match. And one of the things, too, Jen had mentioned as far as that Ken and Joseph and Ken were doing this dance, and that was the case for a little bit. But I think yesterday changed that. I think we found some new stars in Molly Damon. I think we found a new star with Andy Blanchard. I think we found a new star with, how about patron Andrew DiMolanta? Right? And last, but certainly not least, she became a superstar yesterday. That's Laura Kelly. Laura Kelly was phenomenal.
Yeah, vibrations of new competition, of new blood in the realm of Star Wars were felt throughout the greater Chicago area yesterday. It's almost like we knew our cast of heroes, and now we have a bunch of broom kids raising up their brooms saying, I want in, I am force sensitive.
Well, look, this was the thing, man. They promised to put on a good match. They put on a good match. And Alex Damon is it's unbelievable. I know I have my work to do, and every time I see Sam, I try to get him into it. So I'm going to keep trying. I know it's the match. We want to see, but we will see for sure. But that's not all we got to do tonight. We have a little more to do, but to let everybody know who's streaming, obviously check it out. If you keep commenting on the live stream, if you're watching on the replay, thank you so much. Thanks to all our patrons. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you. We'll see you next time. Let's get ready to Schmoedown, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Well, what more could you ask for? That was as good a title match as we've ever gotten. It came down to the final question. Damon, Scrimshaw, they were at the peak of their powers, and it showed. But it was just a steal by Damon in the second round that really was the difference. But this was great to watch. I wish I could have been actually there at the live event. I'm sure that was amazing for everybody. It was something to witness. And yeah, everybody wants Alex Damon, Sam Witwer. We want this match, and I believe Christian will make it happen. Maybe it's spectacular. We'll have to wait and find out. But, great game, fellas. Scrimshaw, you got nothing to hang your hat on. You were outstanding. Great match. But if you like my reactions, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, Christopher Woodburn. You can find me on Twitter, ChrisWoodburn83, Facebook, Christopher Michael Woodburn. And if you do Schmoedown reactions, trailer reactions, come join the MTS Fan Reaction League on Facebook. It's a lot of fun. So until next time, this is your boy C-Dub. Peace.